but not least, let's talk about the donation side of things. This is meant to be an event for charity after all, so getting hold of those donations and handling them well is going to be an important part of our setup here. So the way that most streamers handle donations is through a service it's currently called Streamlabs, used to be called Twitch Alerts, and it's kind of the main way that people run donations on their streams. So let's go ahead and show you how to set that up. All right, so here I am on streamlabs.com, and you can see I'm already logged in on Twitch, and I am going to hit login here, and I'm going to hit connect with Twitch. And normally there'd be a little pop-up here that says please confirm that you want to allow Streamlabs to access your information. You would say yes if you wanted to, and it's going to have a hard time if you don't. And so you're going to want to make sure that you hit authorize on that, and if you want to disconnect it later, you can always do that via the settings page on Twitch. So first up, you would like to do donations. So you want to go into your donation settings, and at this point I'm just going to hide the webcam real quick just so we've got the full page visible. Cool, there we go. Good job, me. All right, so donation settings. And you can see here that I've already hooked up my PayPal to it so that PayPal will be the way that my donations are handled. You've also got other options here, credit cards, so direct credit card payments. If you're in Russia or other parts of Europe, you might want to use Unit Pay, and then there's various other options down here. The settings are for the one that you have selected, US dollars, donate set automatically. And this one here is important because this is your donation URL. So when you hit that, you can see here it's going to open up this sort of page, and you've got various settings here. So I've got my banner here, which is like the awesome art that Erin did. This is all the defaults, by the way. I've made no changes to this at all. So this is very, very easy to set up. But you're going to want to take this URL, go back over to your Twitch page, and go into the edit panels. And in the panels we set up earlier, the one that is specific to your donation, you're going to want to set to be this link. So this one here is the one that is the donation, and you're going to want to put that link in there and hit submit, and then turn off edit panels. And now when someone hits this, they're going to go straight to your donation page, so they can handle their donation. And this is going to put their Twitch username in it. Currently it has mine because I'm logged in as me. They've got the amount there, and they can also put a message in here if they want to. So that is the basic donation setting, and that is, you know, all you need to do on the initial donation page. What other cool stuff can you do? So you can set up a donation goal. So here under my account, we've got a donation goal setting. So let's say we want to set a donation goal for For Planned Parenthood, and we want to say it's $300. Our starting amount, unless we've got initial donations in already, is 0, and we've got the end date. Let's say Sunday for the sake of argument. Start donation goal. Awesome, we did it. And so now what's really cool is that you can get a little widget to put this into your stream. So you can have this little bar actually showing up inside your stream. How do you do that? Well, you're going to hit donation goal widget. And now you've got first set a donation goal to stream with OBS, which we do. Good job us. You can use the browser source plugin in the widget URL for a seamless integration. So we've got here saying click to see the widget URL. And now this is the URL we're going to use. Boom, did it. All right, now we are going to go back over to the central monitor, and whoops, let's transition that. And I can come back now as well. Hi, it's me. Here I am again. And so in our scene, we've got our For Planned Parenthood set up. And so now what we can also add is an awesome donation goal tracker. So we've got this one, we've got that one, and we can now go add a browser source, and we can create a new browser source. Let's call it donation tracker. Okay. And in this URL thing, we're going to put that URL that we just grabbed from Streamlabs. We're going to hit OK. And now we've got this awesome donation tracker. So we can put this wherever we want. We can put it over the game. We can slot it in this gap up here. We could potentially, we can resize this. We could put it down in here. We could put it basically wherever we want. It's up to us. But for now, let's just pop it here. And then I'm going to hit the old transition button so you can see what that looks like. There we go. So obviously it's kind of broken the game because I actually closed my WoW because it was using up too much memory. But we have this awesome little donation tracker right here. Good job us. Let's transition back again. So we've got a donation tracker set up. And we can also do this cool thing, which you've probably seen on other streamers' channels, where they have a little alert pop up when someone does something nice. So let's go back over to Streamlabs and get rid of my stupid face. There we go. So now we have the alert box. So basically use the URL below in these various things, or just launch it and use window capture. So this is a thing that pops up a little alert when you get follows, subscriptions, if you're a partner obviously, donations, hosts, or bits. And basically it's going to work exactly the same as the previous one did. So we're going to click here to show the widget URL. And then we're going to go back over to OBS. And again, we're going to add a browser source. And we're going to call it alert box. Okay. And we are going to paste that in here. And we're going to hit OK. And now we're going to have this slightly mysterious empty box. Oops. I'm going to add it into here too. Wait, we put it on this one, didn't we? Yeah, let's add it into here. I did it wrong. Browser source. Add existing alert box. Okay, there we go. So now we've got this slightly mysterious empty box, which I'm going to, for now, drop over the game capture. So if I was to start streaming this, a cool little alert, and someone followed me, a cool little alert would pop up here and show someone followed you. Great job. So just for now, I'm going to actually pause the recording right here and see if I can do this to record that actually happening. So hang fire. Okay, so here we are again. Trying to get it to do it on the actual Stream Live was a little bit too ambitious, so we're just going to go ahead and use the test settings over on Streamlabs. So okay, let's just go back over to Streamlabs real quick and I'll show you where those are. Alrighty, let's transition this. And the test settings are all here. So remember, we grabbed our URL, we put it in, we've got this strange red box, and we've got all of the testing settings here. Okay, let's go back over to my central monitor, and let's go back into this, and I'm actually going to transition this across into here so you can see it real big while I test the alerts. So they're a little bit obnoxious. Here's one. There you go. Okay, so there's following, the subscription with a little zombie, donation alert, again quite loud, a hosting alert, and a bit alert, which for some reason has a different default sound. Cool. Okay, good, we did it. All right, now let's go back to our desktop, and here we are. Okay, now let's go back over to Streamlabs and talk real quick about how we change some of those default settings if you actually don't really care for all that noise. So the first thing that I would personally do is decrease the volume of that sound. That's a pretty loud sound, a little bit too loud for me. So I'm going to turn the alert box back on this view and then hit the test follow alert. Still pretty loud because I haven't hit the save button. Save settings. All right, let's go wait for that one to go away. Go away. All right. That's better. Okay, it's much quieter now. We can also do some stuff like you can see on the follows one here, I have the image turned off. On the subscription one here, we've got the default zombie GIF. And again, you have to turn the volume down for each one of these. So I put it on about 20% and save settings. And then I can hit that test subscription alert. You can hear it's quieter and we still got the little zombie. Now you can add different GIFs, you can remove it, you can change the image. There's all manner of things you can do. I heartily suggest playing around with it. And obviously then donations, we've got all of the same settings again. Cool. So now we've got our setup, we've got our donations working, and that's pretty much it. We're doing pretty well at this stage.